Hi there, welcome back to Metrics, where we do B2B SaaS teardown videos and try to identify a few conversion leaks that might be costing businesses a few $1,000s every single month. Today, we're going to be talking about Jeffrey AI, which is basically a business automation platform that handles most of your sales, marketing, and CRM needs. Right, so it's very helpful for a prospect that might be looking for these type of services. So first of all, we can see that the headline is very clear, and the subheadline clearly explains what it does. Okay, and if we scroll down, we can see the CTA, try free, and if we click on it, let's see what happens. Okay, so straight away, they have got a very long sign up form, and this is well, it could be better because usually we find that the longer the contact, fields, the longer the form in general, the more fields there are, the less uh, the conversions. And therefore, I believe, especially now when you're supposed to just sign up, it might be helpful to simply actually ask like email and password and maybe name, you know what I mean? Because now they're asking for company name and the website and all of these things. How did you hear about host country, capture, accessibility? It's like, I don't know. I don't think that they might need these many fields immediately, but that is just my opinion. And also, potentially adding some credibility and social proof elements like testimonials or reviews or logos of companies that have helped might help in this section, especially because they've got a lot of white space, a lot of that, empty space on the sides that might help them with the conversions. Anyway, if we scroll down, they go more in depth about how it all works and how you can be set up very quickly within 30 minutes. And here they explain more of the um, tools that they provide to the prospect. And we've also got more CTAs, which is good for conversions. We've also got a little demonstration video maybe prospect can watch. And here we got the first element of credibility in terms of the 4.9 average rating on Capterra and G2 and this software suggest platform, which is great for credibility and for the prospect. And if you scroll down, they got more explanation, and then they talk about how you can use it for many different industries like marketing agencies, real estate, fitness, and so on. And then they also say you can integrate it with many other tools that you might be using already, like MailChimp, Slack, VS Code, Shopify, Spotify, and so on and so forth. Okay. And here we've got more explanations, and that takes us to the end of the website. I guess here on the bottom, we can see they've got some customer stories, and it's a shame that it's on the footer because adding this directly on the homepage along with the actual ratings might help them with the conversions and increase social proof. You see, they've got some case studies here, and it might have been helpful to just have one of these on the homepage directly. Also, on the homepage, they might have added a frequently asked questions section at the bottom just to handle any objection that prospect might have in their minds before making a purchasing decision. They tend to be helpful to do that, to remove any concerns that a prospect might have. And I guess for this newsletter sign up, if they added an actual incentive for people to put their emails, might have been helpful, whether that is by giving a contact, an incentive, a freebie discount or any kind of incentive to encourage prospects to provide their emails. Also, if we scroll up, they could have added a contact form at the top as well to do the same thing in order to increase the number of opt-ins that we get. If we scroll to the pricing page, if we go to the pricing page, we can see that they have a very clear pricing page, which is good. It's very transparent, and you can see each tier, each feature in each tier is very clearly explained so a prospect can make an informed decision about which option is best for them, right? And then they say how you can basically pay for it with most payment processes. And here they do have some frequently asked questions, which is good, but it would have been helpful to have this type of stuff on the homepage as well, with more general questions that a prospect might have. And then finally, if we click on see demo, we can see um, right. Okay, there's no form. They say they put a form, but there's not really a form here. So yeah, it's missing. I think it's a mistake that they need to fix. Right. So I think there's a few things that they need to do in order to increase the conversions. Um, but other than that, I'd say, as always, in order to start a conversion optimization test, you would probably start by doing a lot of data research, and that could include using a lot of heat maps in order to verify where most of your prospects are spending time on the page and where they're clicking. And if they're not, if from those tests you see that they're not clicking specifically on the CTAs that you want them to, then it might be worth moving them about on the homepage, whether that is by moving them up higher a little bit or by making them bigger or something like that. These are all things that tests might help to show if they would increase the conversion. But other than that, I hope you guys liked the video. And if you are a SaaS founder, you would like to increase your conversions from free trials to paid users, you can click on the link down below in the description, and I would be more than happy to help you. Other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.